So basically, it's for Accra Hearts of Oak. Yes. Who else? I just want to know. I mean, why the doubt? It's Accra Hearts of Oak project. Yes, because somebody can also be asking, does the head of the Accra Hearts of Oak? It's Hearts of Oak. Because of we have been hearing the team belongs to someone. Which team? Accra Hearts of Oak belongs to someone. Of course, it belongs to people. Yes, so I would like to know because I'm also part of Accra Hearts of Oak. So the Accra Hearts of Oak belongs to who? The owner. Sir, don't get me wrong. So don't get me wrong. Indirectly. Don't get me wrong. Indirectly. Oh, please, hello. We are having this. They don't know what they are about. This is small opportunity to celebrate this project, and then the term of the board, comes to close next AGM. So next AGM, the board members will voting for new board members that will be proposing. So if this makes sense, what I want is that someone who supports this idea wants to, propose acceptance of this resolution. If this resolution will rise and propose, and then we vote, and yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. That's a good note on which to end this one. But let me assure you that while we are doing all this investment, we still have an eye on the trophies. And let me add that. Okay, I'll get to you. Let me also add the following. Just imagine the past without Pobuman. The bus sets off 5 hours ahead. That 5 hours, I'm told. 5 hours, I'm told. 5 hours ahead of when the training will start. To pick the first person. Go around Accra, picking people. By the time they arrive at the training pitch, the first person they picked has been in the car for 5 hours. They would have spent so much on petrol. When they close at 5 o'clock, the same way, they will start dropping. The last person probably will stay in the car for 5 hours. Today, the bus has to go and pick them. So we don't spend money on petrol. We don't get the players tired. They wake up and they walk seconds onto the pitch. That is the more reason why we expected so much more from them than we are seeing today. You see, they don't have to sit in a bus for hours. And that is why also the coach is able to train 2 times a day. When there are no matches ahead, the coach is able to train 2 times a day because they are all there. This is the way to go. So I agree with what Ms. Ora is saying, that you see, we are laying the foundation. He understands it, the foundation for the future. What we are doing, others will have to do later on. You see what I'm saying? If you recall when Arsenal was spending money building Emirates Stadium, they couldn't afford to buy players. But they knew that what they were doing, others will have to do later on. So the foundation is being laid. Those who went to Morocco, Morocco, when we played there, saw kids being bought by their parents to train at work facilities, which we don't have. When you watch a match being played at Arsenal Stadium, at Emirates, or Man United or City, don't you feel embarrassed when you compare that to what we see when we are playing at I don't want to call it any pitch. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, we claim that we are football crazy people. When we are not investing in the game, how can we compete with those who are investing in the game? So we got to appreciate what this board is doing. This board is ahead of its time. You see. And I tell you, people who have visited that place from even the advanced countries are very impressed about what we are doing. So let's support the board as our friend just told us. You know, but I want to assure you that while we do all of these things, our number one priority is still the trophy. And we are still confident that this year we'll get it. You know. Thank you very much. So we can continue and wrap up very quickly.
520 Sports Live on ADEHYE99.1FM. Yatna Sierra Guri Hun Samne be fiti Samra Kopim se. No Siara Boni e be sore free so na fia room e wa kra. 100.5 FM na fino yako akwa kodi enkomon so ewo enkran pumpuni mantemu na bibia nso atimi aye kama yi pa. Ensempi ene gu apon so a ye de ensem no eba. Na ne abe nyina ne se usubiram sisia Medina live e Facebook like page no share for comments na fato na emrepem yankan nyina nso emfamaw ne hu sene ensem no esifate ne nso etafoforo eye Thursday ano den ano ehye pa I say I see NS Thompson eno eye na wrong ama bokwi na bokwi eno no so dia to Facebook edi eba yeba be di enkomopi di annual general meeting to for won sembeba any other interesting stories na yedi ebro ene enwiri mi di de Krobea na Asante Messi presidenti na matana sia mere 520 sports na bra bigafo nyina techiri Luis opoku kranche etechiri jimanu owisu ansa kwansa bema nso etechiri ene edi jumadie ne eba enwa chi nsuso no onyene ba the last two enso etechiri afi Marcus Boatin eye programs manager ono nso egia to apeten e wontinten fidie nso ama obiansa akane de na afi no wahun sene ho ensem no nso esifa etie yare nsem na ba Mr. Kwame from Port Putoja ananchia me special good evening on wife Madam Agnes Frimpong menchame ne eye kechire Mavis Frimpong a birthday very nice beautiful lady and nemu kechire 18 birthday yare special happy birthday ankopa man kwatentena hodi wumpa enti kechire Mavis Frimpong obapa na o maame say enkancho say omodo too much 3 much 4 much and will be no obapa na bibia so and commenti Mr. Kwame Frimpong and wife Agnes Frimpong and Irish kechire Mavis Frimpong special happy birthday na bibia so nya kama yi pa na officials on mo bebrem na Ghana Premier League no makwa akodie no officials no wondin abetodwa a chese enya asem ketwa kura yiwia ne aba di annual general meeting to fam ene how to folk yero mo nsem ereba kwame antwi monitor show no Daniel Owusu good evening president please how are you doing watching live from South Africa Dani me ho ye pa yini so nso ho ye Kofi Adman Blackman good evening watching live inside Pig Farm Accra and a Kofi so ehwe show no where is Sylvester Stallone kwanza my show no edi adama oni pani Sylvester na akwawe na Sylvester se no kwanza de Sylvester se no kura odiase enti Sylvester Stallone kwanza bema kwanza de pe jantu di mane jantu my super jantu mano na Sylvester de basa wo go the dinner Sylvester be kwa wo Nations of the Great Olympics game na Dr. Kwame Chase posted more and I came no ebe tefem na sa game e tefem na me fantu as a doctor Kwame Chase posted me e host here na Benjamin Kesse Fire Center referee ni son kono of officiating on kweri sa game ti Benjamin Kesse Fire oberuem was ana professor Dr. Kwame Chase posted more na wakwa kweri sa game betem kotoko e Saturday betem kotoko eno e Saturday Dr. Imoru Osman and yes one officiating came on Adriana RTU na Adrian Berry's posted more Junior Nunu ere betie afei Accra Lions ere bofo akwa Tano eno e came wa ai everyone no omo today you know hono we say no pentempa Accra Lions ene bofo akwa Lions bofo akwa Tano eno Solomon ya bless ene beri sa game no afei Swapro Chelsea wo professor Nana Amwa Kramansa the second part eno ye Hasim Yakubu ene beri sa game no Samatas Mediama eno so game ano be die power in 30SPORTS arena ho Andrews Awisa ene beti game no Kawala Heart of Lions Kawala Heart of Lions now Sariga Sports Center Richard Collins Ededi Afe Heart of Folk Bibiani Coasters Accra Sports Stadium Rastun Kameli Sonobe ene petit kin Rastun Kameli Sonobe ene yini se sagron so officiate Dreams Lagos City there ya postpone sa game it games pass over the weekend ene officials one more ebeti game when am there one semi no man show you say and you watching live from Piki voter and Atake Poku Rosa when it Bismarck Tiomauli was Krobea, how are you doing? The last time I asked of your number but you didn't send it to me, please take mine. Okay, busy maybe 0544 790183 0544 790183 0544 790183 Bismarck Tiomauli na on swap na bibia come watching live from Accra New Town and ni amate fio and so share show not live na run Anna Bukwe long life to Tobe and on so a day at all into home and 7 no tino ya bana fia ba bewuram na ya hwe AGM no hon common kakra na afi ya se no hon sem no isifa etie Emma Fisa Dreams FC ejina akono Dreams FC ejina akono a se Dreams wono mo ebewuram na me atuma on Sunday Omnistar Malian ena airbo na sa game no CAF total configuration quarter finals second leg na my catch was 10-20-50 10-20-50 and ya diuram akwa game ntia na wahye nso etumi eti amame na bibia nso aye kama yie pa dia hye nso efama me Lawrence Debefo watching from Spintes Charles we are Amwa watching live from Sunyane and on so show no into Dreams are born Sunday e came an obeti pa I must say be for call here
President yami adom yekokrom
wonderful of apia great sports show and of apia so hwe e Facebook wo na asemo I was saying Bob Waisisi bi na Waisisi na was saying me bono baby me bo fi ni mo ame adi ke was saying me tweto ma adi isu ya massage ni sai e bende I was saying me bo adie we say pa Bismarck Tromoli also Krobea, you did not read my message. Oh me kind my kind made me number crama. What you say? Made me number na ma Bismarck you. Made number no crown so my body am 0544790183. 0544790183. Na mama hwe beba light dia ba mama manage ni sa because sa na be ti me manage ni sa na me da fefa light ni sa na ya sorry ko na bibia friend okay nti yen hwe na mi ni sa nkomo no ene ama jema meeting to fam na how to folk shareholders no ekuhia omokwa akuhia ni nyina no na wonomo eko na afi no wonomo akodi nkomo asto se enipa ye di won din betu da no ye be gia tuo ye be approve wonomo na wonomo ba be adwuma as new board members at the ama hat folk etimuno nti ene na sa dwumadi no ekoso na aba na wiye dwumadi no aba na wiye ha chese enye asem keto akra na nsempi ena ipiase nsempi kwanza bema bibi abako de
oh president nyamia bibi ayeku
wonderful kwanza bema nso atanase na ye bana fi no ya bidi nkomo enoma bi ene atutu dwa ye bana ya ba bidi ho nkomo na bibi anso aye kama. I'm watching live from UK Victoria and yes Solomon Kitete yes abisulu bema yenchia I'm Ponsa Smith Savula watching live from I was so kind. St. Luke Methodist Church and the Leicester President. God bless you for the good work you are doing. Medasepa. I'm Bonsa Savula. Long time senior man, boss player. And also at the 20 as Samoa Ameyaw. Ebenezer and Ransford of Fury. House of Folk is the peace setters in Ghana football. Ransford of Fury, Jacobu. We say Sylvester has finally arrived. Hey, maybe you're my friend Sylvester. You come up, pay you. That's his carrot to Yaman. I've been advised to shake hands. I've been no man Sylvester. Yes, you pay none. This Sylvester, Mama. If at all,
Bibi akosere ya.
My pay that's his carrot to Yaman. You pay. Now I've been advised to Hanuna Sylvester. Now you know what's a Sylvester. Sylvester for boo. Can't some not Sylvester. Mr. Uswan Sabe Manano. Codomine cry, many now friend on a once. Hey, Yadomana Oko. We are just so coincident. Yadomana Oko. Now, Cora and now, a Codia Corso. Na Jebe, Yanga Baby Drew. AGM no enya koto fem ma ene show the Saudi nyina iwuramu na nani yewura his Highness to be after the 14th eri simpi atuga a chese kwabra na no 18 ye pa mate point na yewura convince shareholders na o convince wono se wono nyintum na AGM media senye anas nsensem vat nkomodi na asase no enye anas nsensem na enye se Ghana football ko na chi kakra normalization no me sa no mani nyina kan yemi nyina na se ka afibia e wosi AGM no e baso anwagema meeting no etofem na be bia wo sense san ye koye de ko be wosi ehim kana na ahim kana enti yewura nomo enkru ayede won din betu dwam nyo to so ma nyanka mpe ede won din betu so ne yewura honorable Vincent Odete so adi wom yewura Dr. Nyawo Tamakru ewom na yewura anku eye ediama ono nso ewom na yewura kosa no nyina edi ewom sample
edini wase ne fadini entum na tie fo
ya bobo mame
Togo Afrede his royal majesty and the executive the board and I feel daily enku ediama
the MD sure
I feel Prof Ajman Badu
beautiful na Prof Sudini woman
yes and I feel Akwasi Ajman
Akwasi Ajman
honorable Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe
doc Sudini PM
I feel Samuel Inkum
Inkum
on Sudini I feel Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu
wonderful
and Vincent
Suwa yes na me unse ma IV susuwum na ma IV susuwum so empenin fo we no na ye pa wo no mo eni pankun na say di pankun we say na eye subject for approval say shareholders no one more shares was folk no nyina be ba kotwa hia na ye yimpenin fo nkun a kire wo no mo na wo no gitumwa penfo we mu ba bidi juma as board of directors e dia ma house of 20 we di kan no ye postpone ye enne na ye date na wo se ewuram na sa adwuma die no ekotefam enne so hwede abunyankopɔ ya adom ma adwuma die ne eba so na ne di kan ne se ewura no mo nkun ya gye wo matum kwanza be ma last two ewura no mo nkun ya gye wo matum
penfo de mu di
ne komodi e course wo hono no
okay
yaji won my day atum yaji awura no nkun atum in fact akoya twama mentwe akra na ibigirisi nipa bi won mo ani kwase mo no mo ba ne ade a no took his royal highness yewura to be after the 14th
okay
and wadin sem kakra tu gwa wo AGM na se obesere senam di kai tu gwa no anas football won sensem bi ma football ko akiri kakra ena ma AGM no entimi maso afibia na ewuram nya wonum ababoard usi isi afibia AGM no ebeba so enti ewuram nya wonum ababoard usi likely say next year it be called retirement ibi be free in fact me kwa no me ko di incomobility things bi say doctor na won mo kwa no sa no say obabi o mu fira ko bi sa no take sa decision it me shock bi electrify on my bi kwa ba wan ya na o ko fa sem fofra be fi what ya say enti yewura ka kire wonom say wo besere say yama sign situation na afi bia no emperimfo ebekọ ebede wonom ebekọ emperimfo ebede wonom ebekọ AGM na mo ko AGM na netie ne se ebi be retirement enti furo no ko nyina no ensaka be ba so enti hono mo convince shareholders no ye pa omo no mo convince enough enti ma wono mo approve ye egitu mu se okay se sa na tie dia na nya ye case afi bia no me be wuram na afi yetini akwa akodi sa nkomo ne dia ene ne wumi se wono adia tuti no ewura no mo nkun a yedi won D2 gay no kwansa bema last two you women na say you say yaje won my day atum yemum yewura alaja kan bi de so ne de ewura no nkron no nka ho nti wa masubi na enkomodiere mu nsem pi ko so yewura address won mo wo ma won mu ngoma bi a ekoso wo hasofo dumadi a wo ye dey wodie na enkomodiere mu no say na ebitini ekowiye yentie TV coach Abubakar Watara na wonsem ebae Hasufuk talent development and so wonsem ebae Hasufuk finance and wonsem ebae Hasufuk na say old dissolve board no and so wonsem ebae na a former player America so we shareholder was sign a supporter Kesia Ogoro etima hatu full team no Yewura Douglas Tegu na nyaaya bar se wo hinempon ewo Tantra Hill wo hinempon na me tell say wa promise us folk team no Yewura is royalness and as a folk team no AGM na se obeboa wo no mo na wo matini awum akọ Kingsman what you say Kingsman na 30 acres of land I was from call a qua land no
hey
on the stadium
any but
here as a kwansa no as a step one as a kwansa no kwa as a step mo as a more wide ade no say ni pa he no catch one mo e so ekoya de tuga ho
your food your pan pia
yeah na le do na be the land no be kono ewo Samsam Samsam so be bro ni bi wakra Samsam
Accra important ho
honorable minister Accra Samsam woni mo kwasa be ma minister for house and Accra kwasa be ma this we nim ho
but in fact a good idea former player na wo
yeah
and your papa said you were a deba
no
contribution with me the abonti good
yeah and now so AGM Nasiro phobia house no you are mama ya we say in fact you say you must do by 98% o ma hwia ansa I said dano efra kono na sike wu mu no be 9 million Ghana cedis
that no bua na esi no
aha
okay
9 million Ghana cedis this just say 9 million dey equal 90 billion
yes 90 billion I know see
okay minia maron ama and was say Samsam before in someone Samsam before in someone ufu na wo kon someone Samsam ja inti hona mo pese mo kwa land no na
stadium ni
stadium okay before someone ne bad kra basa na ye bakuma se kra na ye chede nu nkran papa because nkofo we share that bank kan inside wa o ka so mo mra ko mo be so be ba inside one ala ni mo na
minimum idea
some dey say before is one day ya better kakra the boy and opo ya na o be fi na fi na o kwa ko shishe de ya akọ ha dwene ho entino naron ana mame emo abaso pa na 9 billion akomu ho 90 billion akomu
old Ghana city
yeah they complete sa
wow
phobia house no na emetin so no sa proga se Pobiman around 22 million let's say 220 billion
but
nipa yeska o
skapa
na pa mu se bi yeska na de mi masa kwa na de mi yeska mu ska na de misramo obi afeska ko
predo sisi bi usi ska ne sei
u na san nen da sei so yeska
se bi yesi
almost kabara West Lapia was Samsam was any put my mu makwa very close Samsam yeah say very close what you say na wow Bernard advice you party the vice president I know ogun when massa correct you what to Maryland who come up with you say ADEHYE Samsam before Kaswa what you say when you come Samsam before Kaswa oni baby oba yemi papa say Samsam before Kaswa West Lapia say Samsam ben sawon or ne na wrong and ma fat figures what big jam say we be apologize no oh right you say you ba no me yed menu I'm not many. Can you get your meeting? Not to Pobiman so 220 billion and our profit more 220 billion so our profit more Pobiman.
In fact, President Wabu schedule.
Yeah. If you come and you say yes go. Was that Siko Bubu who pa say really proud. And billion Makuma said 220 billion.
Hey, when you Ghana Hana, yes, you won't say.
Hey, come on, yes, can
1 billion cross president Kakutu.
I didn't see.
Celebrities in as you see.
Yes, Kappa 220 billion. 90 billion. Phobia house. And yeah,
President American Basin, not to say,
sound. And Tinta say, a hunting just a quarter 30. And I call for 400. 310 billion. Wow. 310 billion. So we 90 billion, we 230 billion.
Grow.
Inti Minyaska.
What's your sense?
220 billion.
220. And I win here. And
I win so 90 billion. Yes. Aha. There's a 310 billion. And I could. Inti obian fa kuma pa
billion is
310
and then food
yeah hey predo me nyata no urgent pa
obian you scale e Ghana ha
yeah
wow
so I him for
start I know shit
yeah
figures now what they 25 me who agree me say 1 billion then come akoma ko say 300 na predo 10 that's no cry easy someone am here present am who's ka kese president SK what answer okra what video
me that na me be I say me hu
oh present him about that's the way
yen ratogo after the 14th na or in some kakra tuga na ne sem yen hya sem famfiri board no wono mo eguru no enti orum na afi wura me wi mu a what is some kakra to my good friend Abubakar Watara the super coach or the same kakra 20 na mfenyi egu nyina no show the sin na no mo IC test ano what you say in fact nkofo chere bia Samsam ewo Samsam mo chere bia Samsam wo pa Samsam Sipeman bi so chere say Medi from Sipeman atese ano ehie pa okay you rather say we see etuga yentibie ya no body afiri am pekra
of directors in response to shareholders expressed desire for the reconstruction of the board that has been in place for many years. The board voted for its dissolution at its meeting on February 27, 2024. And I would say yes, those calls were well placed. You know, we needed to revamp the board, bring in new people, new ideas, fresh energy. So this was in response to the general expressed the desire to see those changes. Now, when we did that in compliance with the requirements of Section 171, Subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2019 at 992, that the company incorporated after the commencement of this act shall have at least 2 directors, one of the directors being an owner as a requirement. And in response to that, we quickly appointed as directors effective from February 28th, that's the very next day after the resolution 2024, just so that it's not the case that there's no director of Accra Sofo. Even though under the law, we cooperate for up to 4 months without falling into default before we begin to attract penalties. But we acted promptly following the majority owners nominated, me, Krobea, and our new finance director to hold the fort. So we have the 14th chairman of Strategic Initiatives Limited, resumed his role as the chairman, with the Lali Anku Ediama, managing director, being the second director of the club. So we've been holding the fort pending the appointment of additional directors.
Fancy. Me force so far Watara di so na fi no me sorry. Bia me bad dey na free no shara mo am kra am fa we see free so
technical side it's not been easy, and we've seen the likes of Man United suffering similar fate. We've seen it with Chelsea currently. It's not been easy. Someone does well in one club, comes on that club, and is not going to do well. Over the years, we have had certain lessons that are guiding us now, and we have now we face a coach who is the most experienced that we've ever had, Coach Watara, and we want to bring stability to that department. So that's it for the technical.
The whole so no address coach Abubakar Watara na wo say coach a top notch quality. Coach Abidru Sani say hono de bia na eshiki o mo ana obi kono obi aba by say coach Abubakar Watara de experience kuta ni adwuma no se no tiase ri ntino mebeboa pa nti yura me de pa se no de asem etu dwa wadaruma hwe na ne coach hia bi afama no ya akwasa be ba menche odi for apasa men 2 voice tapo anya kwanta papa na monitor show ni live ya akwasa me na monitor show ni live papa o has ni o monitor ni AGM
you are confirmed papa
o has ni
oh wonderful hey papa
o has
great man
and the second club the Nations FC
Miami dim
Nations FC eti me be the message by now watching us Krobea tell all has supporters that the AGM is over, so all attention should be on Gold Stars match on Sunday. We should take that match serious and what they at all. Stephen Kweku, Master Kweku.
Oh,
Stephen Mananga we Saturday me President Bakuru
Master
the fidie bakuru mu Saturday the fidie ba ho Evans Basa and was say same like container price at Kumasi. Container by price
same no okay
310 billion container container
container be ko Ghana na new
container class ma work kan minim container class ma work kan minim container
you can the AG Sports Complex
AG Sports Complex container bi so
oh say na no dem share bi akona
you am betutu atwagu
in fact mu brand name kra
oh
obetutu atwagu ha nkwabana obetutu
atwagu say edan bi Ghana ha ne bo edu sa 310 billion yes you Ghana ha pa
combine of Pudman and Phobia house
yes you
na baro na
Dabi edan you kra bro sa
310 billion sa
they were
Ghana na make
na mafuzi
wow anya no shi
no abekum okay ma menhwe ne kwabena brasom ayiri bi omotwetwe no ha say ya na menhwa de once again also folk has won on behalf of the board. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming together to make this season AGM very successful. You got to go after no and na order board no na ase bo na baso se AGM netina baso na baso e wasundwie mu order won mu nyina ase from na kuma mu na chese no the sansem na tuja no achi obai o say I'm happy to inform you that the Common Value Club Alliance of Happy Folk, TH Offnam, and FC Cincinnati, United States of America is alive, and the outlook for collaboration is extremely bright. And what they to say, Common Value Club Alliance, no, and a shooting when New Year. GHANASPORTS permanent. So, can be story be say likely say next season just your TH Offnam beshano. You be at the Abre house wa. You a catch from say more dinner pa more dinner I say one more ashimu kena enye asem ketwa kra a te say enye asem ketwa nti eno nso yura edi kotudwa a te say nene so ehun ensem eno no o say the class old secretariat known as Phobia House was put down in May 2022 to make way for the modern headquarters building. The structure is also about 95% complete as at the time of this report, with about 9 million Ghana cedis invested so far. Part of this ultra-modern edifice will be laid out to help generate revenue. Inti I don't know yes 9 billion there. A room Phobia House. Na sa de no maye no baby wo a ometimi e dia pisika. What you say? Between the high, maybe be coswa, we bet me aqua did the Jumana Boama club. Enyesika. I will say the first phase is about 80% complete. Among others, this first I say this first phase of the House of Folk African Sports Academy comprises the following: executive apartment, dormitories, administrative, classroom blocks, kitchen and dining blocks, gym, laundry and changing / shower blocks, 4 football pitches, tennis, basketball, volleyball court. More than 22 million Ghana cedis has been invested as at the end of 2023. The also 22.
That's the president.
And the man complete
executive apartment, dormitories, administrative buildings, classrooms,
tennis court, basketball talk, volleyball court, meaning pitches 4 and a womb. And also what the Tuga na enye asem ketwa kura. Na or say second phase no babian. Or say the second phase, which we plan to commence this year, we see the addition of an 80-room hotel, additional changing and shower facilities, and the provision of stand to complete the 5,000 to 6,000 capacity mini stadium at Pobiman.
Wow.
If you see first phase no, maybe second phase no, near no 80-room hotel. Hotel baby
80.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After changing room shower facilities. After 5,000 to 6,000 mini sports stadium ebebem. Indeed. Rebecca Unsimpi. It all bow down to resource. Forget
on the page.
It all bow down to resource. Forget. It's not that I make Yura. And then we say, oh, what will be buy woman above it?
I'm going to buy price.
Yes, or the audience or the name for your alcohol. Resource in your mind. It all bow down to maybe I need know the mind crew. You retire, no retire a soldier.
Okay.
What he do? Was it all bow down to psychologists? You know, it all bow down to resource. Just I forget 80 hotel bedroom, one mini stadium. You could see was Samsung. You could see stadium was Samsung. Now 220 million. Every 220 billion. 90 billion. Every move house no. Uti a bought na house of folk torso 6 torso second. Still, emfa say no my wing na you. Uti. Receive money join year. You have to focus.
That picture is reflect on.
Say I had a phobia. Who say I sorry again? Afro.
Oh, I saw the sunny.
I saw the office in here. I sorry. Honey,
Kafa.
Who say the idea? By way I sorry. Uti. Into facilities we see the circular.
Except football. Picture is so here, Juma.
You say Asante Kotoko. Sare kwejate.
Adako.
Send ya ye edahu.
Mudi ma eji.
Send ya ye edahu na Kotoko be fa pugma ho kwaji liga. Wa wuni say. Ha supporters be fa say. Nya Asante Kotoko pugma ayi Asante Kotoko adakwejate.
Eji complex.
Is Asante Kotoko nya start among fast matches or facility Kotoko start he. Mudi. Na Kotoko fa ho no akwaji league na ha se de pugma. E Kotoko flesa. O ya supporters no obo pugma. Although mini stadium.
About say be hardly, but in fact, for the first one, you say,
hey, I'm not here. Everything I make that
as a folk,
everything I make that say. Everything I know promote clear cut abai. Or more DJ air to woman above them. See, Daddy, Uti, I promote the dominative Premier League. Chelsea, no,
infrastructure next.
It's a one year shake Monsoon Moye.
Yes, Messi.
No one has Sheikh Mubarak. No more alien or Messi. It's only a dominating Premier League. Akwada food na akwada momon say. I beg 5 Premier League trophies. 5. What is EPS is Ronaldo? They should be in the Premier League.
Champions League ya.
They say you have catch Sheikh Mansour Masem. Man City. Only dominating Premier League. Last season the Champions League.
President Akoso mo se team bia so a new project for this I hold be bomb say I na tell for to pitch.
Yes, everything I hear kind of say no.
Nti like his house so e be pitch so bia be kama. Because if I talk to cheap idea,
bisa no because or cast Samsung before cast one. He said, "Man,
you godfather."
Then you give me a godfather. If you allow to what as football dear master. Results are nothing before the goals. So results are nothing before the goals. Especially when you say yani a ball in Swatre Mabaso, a don't facilities and a ball Mabaso. Say Ignatius, some of Ignatius a Bafo. You're Bonabaso. We didn't need the Bonabaso. Facilities.
Yes.
When that club or your results oriented. What does it? When that club or your results oriented, when that club are winning trophies, it will only say you are born about the facilities. And I born about now. So for you, the next acquire or master, some facilities. To your painting best and brand. It's a painting of facilities best and brand about some of master. And then ask Yamana you. Play but signal be. Now they say you ready from the so you go house of folk. Play but also signal can see you. The new dash now to folk on. He started from security man open man. Because security man and not board of directors started from security man. So our problem man security man. It is a security man who heater. Now is why honest. Any board of directors, any management. Now players need a machine number one. But a machine number one. Yes, no. Machine number one. Check.
Like a simple playing body. No.
Yeah, got 330 billion. And probably my year. He say stadium bi anse yakọ Samsam ama stadium na akọ bawe e kan be ko ba akọ stadium was Samsam na has intimi enko configuration e bo te say na dreams akọ configuration e ngwe no wai has intimi ko configuration ko je ma enjoy no Samsam stadium o ana put my mini stadium has intimi ko champions ko je bi me bo na no facilities
nti ye wa signal no dia mo
me say e ya sori nko say ye wa samin ko e chama wo e Pentecost omo esro ko ya fanta
oh yeah the person say go school na books the minimum o senka oba ada se bala mo na dia
ya di bia ma o
na di bia ma wie
me say
na want me deliver
no excuse supporters pressure omo so board of directors pressure management pressure
this oh bia
how can the security man no so pressure dam so and you be hese mo be aduma hwe
you are the woman about why are
fat 310 billion
fat
why are there by unim dentia unim na bi me be say me busa ye wo Facebook na dentia ye ro esa results dentia yes results dentia yes na you say it is amen everyone it is as a semba ala se and say ba only so we try say but there be so see are send facilities we say about I am must facilities we say be and dream we need say so obi here from the sanity ya ba ti you here from the house intimi na facilities we say me hwe be the kotoko na house management scheme so a wuti next season no ben trophy in your house
automatic by all miss
kotoko see no also almost starting na almost contest na house
pajam
oh yes sanity
pajam because
football is there sanity wuti we duru baby a no pajam because makajo say football no you see enya kasapi
dabi say iska na Newcastle we Newcastle na say
United na
so no
championship relegation na
Gesi
is there no championship qualification na operate
send you know this guy said you know ni abese
Olympic Marseille Olympic Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain dominate to show mo
there is no way so make us mundi
sana won senet e try be di won komo pi
okay
ele bi mu nkomo pa
na nka me biso asem bi na say me section Asante board no say ya o kresi adwo mu natum
adwo matum
na letter e ba bonte no say
there for now ne de unse me no me stance from the one e baako
okay
ya de man kwa kwotna board no so me pe ba ha so folk ni pe da fi ba bi e wo no ti si obi oba fi ya adwen foforo na e ba wo ya ko na ha so folk 19 ya ti ka 1911 ya yes ade bi si ya ko si ye chisi eli ni Sundowns
okay
inti obi a wadidi supporters atem
se bi bia foforo
he say no could be supporters atem obi why to rufo
okay
because has to full direction na ko ne supporters ne o mokoko kra so woni eli president ne board that is fight asem ne kan edinti obi a yadina tum bia mo mra say fresh ideas so could new direction what I say because 330 billion facilities Emma Samates yes you need agro mu komadi
yepa say afi new that new
na metreka time yewura ye bo season we bia nkofo bi nso omaduma obi a wan plan we bia
o say ye bia ADEHYE be sa course na say assessment ni ye accountability be kwaso board bi o ma so ni ya board bi o no mkobo no mbodro ni yewura antiase a also so no mo bi ni so na aduma o mo de ba so ni ya em say ma de ba ni
mazembe obota
has mu be do ya mi ebe fo na
kotoko nyombe de
has mu be de pa afese de ni ma fofo de
ya has investment de a mo nkonko ja asase no ma asase de hu twa urade Eliob Investment Limited asase amanso ni so ehon two wasase no nkrata ne 70 by 100 feet mamu amono ne mamu kumo bianko Eliob Investment Limited na ko ja asase papa asase a enye oni nipa nan sia na ekoche asase ehon two pa Eliob Investment Limited your site location wa Accra Dodowa Ramatown Accra Dodowa Ramatown for 0244 492627 0244 492627 0244 492627 Eliob Investment Limited na mo asase papa ehun tio ehun twa asase ne nkrata ni na bibia nso atimi aye kama pa why na bibia nso aye kama pa Rockville please also you only be looking at results on the page if you don't know how important facilities will help you in the modern game and you know facilities any year can but so facilities we have resource ma ntina me ka kire wono so na ye we ni nyina no facilities ye ni nyina no e resource so e quality e quality ne de bo e de per resource quality ko men city facilities are net down na resource ba quality ma modern day football pa okruma be yehu hwe ya ma mo 1911 1912 kwem mon ko new direction kra nti asleta no so
bia obemesidi ebe fom kwa bia asemato
club no bo confederation je 12 wa club bo Champions League no moje ene kotoko tianu na you akwhye go kra awrewo se mi ko Benin no
se Benin
ko Benin ko tuja ya share yifu share your friend say menkrofo yi Benin fu yi menkrofo mu fra yi bai
se ko ya we sempa
share ka do bufuo
so mo ko wini wo ho
me say that day ya Benin GI pa e di free Benin bai be gi han man enkrofo be say party
ada na party in fact ha do
say party
ya supposed to pa ko for win wa we
has so ko ya okoya the short possible time na ba makofo apepo me say free adman yo enti P&A travel so Canada near the call for 0505 44 5634 0505 44 5634 0505 44 5634 now we P&A travel consulting in como say Canada semwa say study permit conference visa visiting visa a work permit Canada sem master and you watching kra
se dia kontu na
bibia so oh yes ehwana ye konti frɛ wɔn sisi e na wo say Francis Obiri or say 10 years to come has will be one of the best club in Africa. Sure. 10 years to come on
so the project e gu akwan mu dia
omunye new omunye modern day football omunye dia in 10 years
ofubi man set bin sesa
omunye modern day football in 10 years there no more lacking in modern day football has in Kotoko. No more lacking in modern day football. Because when I have to folk our quality player, the contractors was well extended or Manako. With when I have to folk back a senior club division 1, Makofa 5. When I have to folk a be invited foreigner out TV, say but trust me anyway. I've grown too much. A foreign TV said the bot trust me and any found. The boss. Nana dearly for it one who disagree on baby. Say, Ubi TV or Ghana, my friend said, Yatis now Bob trust me. Nadiali. No more mobile weekly week. I say beside the number of national team appearance. There be a football could be a good no. There wasn't a level I got. Or no one is a Malik motor as a Malik player on your corner. Ellie no is a Malik to those were Kokatan, Makofa, Premiership Makofa Pexitel. And one said, I can. I didn't person has a call. Oh, no, the times of me, modern day football. I just 2 years. About Conca has a modern day football. Shape Manzoom, Bayam, San, no many, no years there be a project for project in Papa Gadula blah, or about Saki 14 players, or Father didn't buy, and last just in this season 5 trophies. There are saying, now I met a woman show Kumas 104.1 FM. Now, young